Sex.
Why are you drinking my girl? Like, don't do it. I told you it was nasty. No way. It's almost time. I told you it was nasty. I literally told you it was like sugar and fermentation. Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakdown with Biodun. My name is Biodun Afrede, and I'm here with my guests.
Hi.
I'm here with my guests, Honey and Gems.
What's up? What's poppin'? How's
So which
everyone?
one is TSISU?
They said I should
Oh
use.
my god. Okay.
It seemed that that's cool enough, so it made it
Okay.
cease to.
Sisu. That might be my
I,
new
I almost
slogan.
thought you were it was like an ode to Adesuwa with the susu.
I know it is Sisu. No. Please.
No.
Brother Banky, I want no problems. I am not
But he's
above.
a cool guy.
Daddy
No.
Banko
He
look
doesn't
follow.
play.
He don't play by his wife.
Susu.
Oh.
No.
His
which is
lifeline.
which is how it should be. So
Which is how it
yeah, that's how it should be. Okay, so welcome back, guys. My faves are here, Jem and Oyi Malomo. Shout out to you guys.
What's poppin'?
So
And
their
yeah.
Instagram handles are at Gemhigh and at
Oh, we're going
Malomo221.
straight into that.
Yeah.
God.
What and you can find me at immigrate.life. I really enjoyed last week's episode. Like I had fun doing that episode. It was a fun episode.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping today will be a fun episode too.
Amen.
So
And we stick to
first
time
thing-
too.
Really? You have to
Timekeeper
be-
is happy about that. Timekeeper is happy about that.
Did I stick to time though? The time
I mean,
was like,
We were done and then somebody brought up something. I'm not pointing fingers, but somebody brought up something.
Sounds
Well,
like a
that's-
personal
that's
problem.
the way it's
too.
supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so we're starting off with, first of all, let me say it's very, very, it takes a lot to do this show on a Tuesday. Like it's not like it used to be when I was like working from home. Even Jem was never working from home.
No,
No.
he's been taking a lot from me. See people that have been coping through it.
She was never working from home. He was always having to go to the office even if it was for a few hours. You always had to kind of like check in
True.
to the office. For me, by the time I finished commuting, I'm just like, ugh. And for plus everything that you have going on, I know that first girl wahala is like just something else.
I'm trying my best.
Being first girl is
I
a
must
job
take
by
you away
itself.
from slavery soon.
Not slavery.
We will give you back your if you say that again.
I thought you were on my side.
What?
I'm on your side, but don't let them say I'm the one enabling. Please,
That's
Let
funny.
me threaten you to give it back to you.
That's
But
funny.
anyway, so I appreciate you guys because this is a labor of love. That's all I can call it.
Absolutely.
So let's jump into today. First things first. Oyin is our James Brown correspondent, so take it away.
Reporting live.
Reporting live from
Mhm.
the continent of Africa, Nigeria.
Jesus.
I would like to start by saying that we're so happy to be here today to celebrate our beautiful Adesuwa Etomi Dash Wellington. It's her birthday today. I don't know how old she turned, but it's her birthday today. Everybody wish Mama Z a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama Z.
Happy birthday, Mama Z. Also, we want to congratulate her on the release of a single, Your Love, My Love, and it all comes down to this. Hey, honey, it all comes down.
Have you heard the single?
Please. She don't
Oh,
like.
you have thoughts on it.
She has lots of thoughts.
Well, there are a lot. I just don't. I just. Anyway, let me let you guys finish your correspondence.
Thank you for coming to our correspondence. We're so happy to be here with you. Please further more questions down to the below. God bless you.
Oh Lord. Okay. So my thoughts on that song, like I'm really proud. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her. Just, I love it when I see people do things and it's out of the box for them, and it's like a major goal, and I see them and they achieve it. I know that it's not even about them being super good at it. It's just this thing seemed way out of my league, and I still did it. So for that, like, kudos to her.
Why don't you like it? That is get to that point. That's what I do.
Like,
All
I
the
don't want
things
it to be. I don't want it to be like beef. People like what they like, right? And I like Adesuwa. I like her. She's old QC. I know her through a couple of friends.
they say which one is
Just
Friends
OQC.
OQC.
she's
Ah,
alumni of my high school.
hey,
Oh,
you know what? You cannot like her.
Yeah.
Because what I've noticed is that people that I know that went to school with Simi too, they don't like
they
Simi's
don't like
song.
some. That's true.
No,
Yeah.
but she was like years after me. It's not like she was my.
No,
we're
it
not
doesn't mean
peers.
as long as you're in
So
the
why would
same
I
school.
dislike someone who's
Yes, I'm telling you, this is a thing that like I've researched. I've done
no,
deep
it's not the
research
same.
on
No,
it.
it's not the same for my high school. My high school were very close knit. It's actually the opposite. If one person is doing something and the person lets others know,
So she said. Continue with your distance. Let me tell you, first of
no,
all, you are
seriously,
facing team
I don't know
people
about.
here.
I don't.
We're
I don't know about other
close.
schools, but for my school, right? If you let other people know what you're doing,
Right.
they will like support, even if they don't know about what you're doing. They will like fully support you. And
Cool.
I attend things that, guys, seriously. But anyway, going. I'm not going to explain myself too much. I love the fact that she went out of the box. She did what she had to do. I like the video. I like the choreography. I just didn't think her voice did anything for me. That was it. Yeah.
Wow. As
It's not a song that will get stuck in my head.
Ha.
It's not
That
going.
song
No,
has been stuck in my
that
head
was
though.
talking about.
No,
Yes.
I mean,
it
but
would
how many
not be stuck
songs
in my
get
head.
stuck in people? It's not as I think like it's also the genre that she choose to pick.
Yes.
I think
Mhm.
people have to be in consideration of that, which I appreciate.
It would be
I
a nice wedding song.
That's what it will be a nice wedding and jingle
And
song
jingle song.
is what Onyeka said,
So
right?
if that so it should, Jolu, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like she thought about that before she did it.
Yeah, but that's
Very
every
so.
singer
Yeah.
thinks about their songs. Me personally, I appreciate
About where
that.
it would fit,
Yes,
about how it will be used.
yes.
Every singer thinks about how their song will be
Almost
used.
every finger, at
Most, I
least
would think.
the
Definitely
good
not
ones.
every singer.
The good ones will. Because
I
if you are
will.
singing, the reason
And
is
she
that
also has a team.
she also has a team.
She
The
has a
reason is
very
because
solid team.
if you are singing, I mean, you want to make things creative, but like
Right.
the groove last song, just from the beat alone, you
Was
say like,
very out of her
oh,
comfort zone.
yeah, you say like this beat fits with Afro juju, Afro pop, Afro beat,
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like I fully understand all those things.
right?
But my own is just like I keep saying kudos to her because I'm not I can't take anything from her work, from her body of work. And I'm sure this won't be her
But we
only
can't criticize her. It's okay to
It's okay to-
criticize
yeah,
her.
and
It's okay,
that's what I'm not even criticizing. I'm just saying it's extremely forgettable to me. The only thing I could remember is maybe the dance or the clothes one or the like girl squad
I
representation.
remember how this
I,
song go.
I
I
don't- like,
listened to this, I think, twice. I think, and the reason why I
but
think
you know,
it's
people are
very
different. People are different. Like there are songs that just strike chords in me, and I'm like, whoa, whoa. Your mayor, that's not like
But that's you only
The
meant
mayor
your
is
is
not-
that's my
different.
point. Like everybody has different things that they like. That's my thing.
Yes, but so the
Yeah.
thing is, the issue now is that if you are looking at the song critically from a point of this is something that I like, then
Yeah. What else would I be looking?
no,
What
but
else
then
would I be looking at?
you're already biased to it.
very true.
How? I heard the song and I did not like it.
For example, now let me say now, if you hear an Olamide, I know you like Olamide, right?
I love Olamide.
Exactly. So if you hear an Olamide song,
But,
you're already
but you have to remember that I did not just see Olamide and love Olamide.
It was his
It
body
was
of
his
work.
music.
Yes, I understand that. I'm trying to
I
prove
love
a point.
Nice. I love Simi.
You
Some
see, you
songs.
have a
You have
I love
a
Take Me
you have
Back.
a genre.
Exactly. So I have
Yeah.
its type.
Exactly.
Right? I love Brymo. You know, there's just the
You have
kind
a
of
yeah,
type,
you
but
definitely have a
because
vibe.
the song is generally not in my genre too that I usually listen to.
It's not in mine either,
But I appreciate the song for the fact that like in the world right now, looking at all the other actors and actresses that have tried to put songs out, they always do what is raining. Or
and
they-
that's what I'm saying, that I appreciate her, because if she looked at how many people have tried it and failed, she won't do it.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that who has tried
Mhm.
that. I'm saying like people that are going into the music industry, that are looking
They
to break
always
into the
choose
music
what
industry.
is
They
what
choose
will trend.
what is trending exactly. But she chose what number one. I think she's challenged with, something that's different,
Because
and something that is
not to cut
sonically
you off, but I
interesting.
definitely want to say that Adesuwa can actually sing. She's actually great.
So guess what? Guess
Singer.
what? I
What?
know that this one can sing. I
What?
didn't need that this was put out a single before I knew that she could sing. So I'm not
Okay.
taking from whether she can sing or not. I'm just saying it's forgettable.
Mm. I don't think so. I think it depends on the audience. I just think you're not the audience that
So
again.
who would the audience be that it wouldn't be forgettable
I
to?
haven't like
That's
since
it's
the
not
first
forgettable
day.
for her because
This is
that's
not
a
my genre.
genre.
It's actually that's even the funny part. It's not even my genre at all. But the way the song is set up, when I first listened to it, actually they saw my first reaction when I
Right,
listened
right.
to it.
She
I
really
wasn't
loved it.
necessarily feeling it. At first I was like, then I listened to it again, and I was like,
Mm.
you know what? And since that day, it's been stuck in
It's
my head.
been
Like,
yeah.
and I think it's because the song kind of has like this kind of like popish, like jingle-ish, like kind of
Hmm.
vibe going on.
Yeah, now if
Honestly,
she
the
that's
best thing
what
I
she
think they should use the song for, which I definitely think that her and her team thought about when they were putting the song together, is the fact that
mm,
excuse me, they can sell that, like they can sell off, like they can sell it to use for commercials. For
mm-hmm.
example, her what's it called? She's the ambassador for this what's it called? This soap brand, like this body soap brand.
Is it
I
Delta?
literally imagined that jingle with it and it worked perfect. I feel like it would work perfectly. It's
Okay,
called
so
Natural, literally the
natural.
theme, the girls' theme, like it's so much going on. And I feel like she also understands her, like her audience. I feel like I don't even get what I mean.
I understand.
Like she
I understand.
Yeah.
understands like her fans. She knows what they would
Okay.
like. She knows what would sell.
Okay.
And she's also like the face of like right now, at least in Nollywood industry, she's one of the faces of like sisterhood, and she definitely incorporated that into her video. So like
Okay.
I feel like it just depends. I don't think everybody will vibe, but I just want to put it out
Yeah,
there that
definitely
my
not.
Susu song is about to hit 1 million, and all the haters, all of you that are going to watch it just to watch it because you don't like her being in music.
Yeah, I didn't.
But they will give her views too. Leave them
That's what
alone.
I'm saying. Like everybody
Yeah,
is
yeah.
screaming that I don't like the song. Susu should stay in
Yeah.
her lane, blah
Mhm.
blah blah. Like she knows
I,
what
I
she's doing.
I don't understand why you won't like a song and then you're gonna be watching it though. I'm just
Honestly,
confused.
It
she's
was.
literally almost at
It,
one
it hit
million. Like
watch.
this
I hate
morning, she
watching
was
it.
at like 900 and
No,
something.
but remember that she comes from a country where there are over 200 million people. So 1 million is nothing. Maybe those are people that love
You
her.
will tell me what musician you know that has 1 million
Are
after
you
For
how
their
joking?
many
first
for
single,
their
Are
though.
first
you joking?
single,
For their
So
first
first
they are
single.
forcing.
single.
But why are you talking like this now? Desua by herself is a celebrity. She is Banky W's wife. I
True,
expect
true,
nothing
true.
less.
Yes,
When
but
she
at the
is,
same time, Tonto Dike was a celebrity. Let's
that
be.
was a different time. YouTube was not what YouTube is right now. And even then, I remember then when they
Oh,
were
it
playing,
It
was.
was.
it
YouTube
wasn't.
was the
It
thing that
wasn't.
most Nigerians could
It was.
access now before
It was.
Audio Mac.
It,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
it
Before
wasn't.
Audio Mac,
YouTube was not as big, as accessible as it was now. Data
I
wasn't being played with the way it was being played now. Remember how they
no
used to
data
play
was
high?
not. Data was not. But
data was not, but
view count was still
it was pretty
involved.
I'm
I
not
heard
taking
it
from
up
that, but I'm
on.
just saying, can you compare?
Can
Can
you
you compare?
compare
I
like?
remember then when they would play high on on radio in the car.
isn't
They
the
were
bands
playing
that
high.
isn't the bands that used to do the producer of this anti
Oh, it
Tonto.
was.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I necessarily want to, like, I don't know if we should necessarily bring banking to it. I think she was very strategic. I think she had the access of banking and him producing and his company producing and them directing. But
I'm
I
not
also think
even.
that
I'm just saying she has name already.
So, Miss Biodun, your issue with this
That's
song is
all.
that
Tonto
it's
yes,
it's
I have no even
forgettable. Abi?
issue. It's just not my cup of tea.
period.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, all right.
But anyways,
Let's
for
leave it
those
at
of you
that.
that are here, please help me wish Mama Adesuwa Susu a happy birthday. Tommy Wellington. Thank you. I want to
Now
Susu.
you are
We're
doing too
here.
much now.
No, but like you know that I'm obsessed with
Believe
that
her
woman.
now.
I
She's
know
So,
you are, but you are doing
repping
too much now.
Susu.
You have already
Repping
said it.
but you know that
You have already
way
said it once. It's
that,
okay.
I don't even know between like being a beehive and Susu by and being a who are our umbrella,
Fenty,
Rihanna, yeah, we the fences.
Fenty, yes.
I'm in all three. So you know,
Entities,
Fenty.
entities.
Oh my
Do you know what
god.
Rihanna fans are called? I should know this actually.
Riri Navy, the Navy.
Hey, oh
Navies,
God! How do you know it? Are you
yes.
part of them?
Part of what?
Part of the Navies. You should.
No, I like
She has
No,
songs.
I
this is
like
Badu.
Rihanna. She's
No,
one of
Rihanna don't have a song.
yes,
Oh.
yes, yes. Adesuwa
Adesuwa has a
Wellington.
song.
She released
Oh
Rihanna
yeah,
does
a
yeah.
not.
single a few
Just
days
put it
ago. I
out
think
there.
3 days ago.
Rihanna, yeah, 3 days ago.
Mm.
Rihanna on this song, she doesn't have his song.
Of recent.
Adesuwa has
Is
song
who we are
of
talking about.
recent.
Yes, yes, yes. Adesuwa is the name.
So yeah, so that's my those are my thoughts. I know
But there are valid thoughts, though. I understand that.
Yeah.
whatever Adesuwa does,
She would succeed.
she will do well because
It's really nice.
she's not some I second the motion. I second that I really.
It's
She's not
so.
someone I want you to understand that she did not enter Adesuwa is not in the industry by mistake.
Yeah,
Some people enter the industry by mistake. That's not her
definitely,
situation.
right.
She
Right.
knew what she was doing. She
Right.
entered with like sense. She is there with sense. She's picking her scripts with sense. Everything is with sense.
And she also came in
So-
into the industry already, at least to an extent, pretty like established. And like this was not her first movie role. It was
Right.
her first movie role in Nollywood, but like outside of of Nigeria, like she was kind of like already involved in a lot of. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, because I'm waiting to hear what you want to say.
Oh, because she was already doing like plays and stuff. Like she
in school because she
did
went to
theater
school.
art
Yeah.
and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so everything that she did, it's not by mistake. I see so many people that say, "Oh, I ended up in the industry by mistake. One day, my friend just took me somewhere." No, that was not her situation. She knew
Right.
what she was doing, and so everything that she does is strategic. Then she's married to somebody who's also very strategic.
Come on
Right.
now.
Right.
So
them
she's not
money,
going to do
baby.
some silly. Don't expect her to do hi one day. Like she
Why
knows
you
what she's
people-
doing.
Why you people's wala with hi.
You know the funniest. You know the
It was
funniest.
very.
I was a
refreshing.
banker.
No,
Wait, 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 wait. I have a question for you now.
Mhm.
I have a question for you now. Was high forgettable?
No.
Exactly. That's the point. Because the
But
song
you
is
didn't see me
forgettable.
saying hi was forgettable. That's
No,
the
but
thing.
this is my point, right? This is my point, right? Was Adesuwa songs the best thing that's ever happened since Agege Bread? No, it's not, right? But is it a decent song, at least in the standard of like all the songs that are coming out now? Yes, it is.
She can sing.
High is not a forgettable song. I remember High, but I remember it painfully. It was stuck in my head. I tried to
It was
remove it.
unforgettable because it
I
was painful. It was painfully unforgettable.
Yes.
There we go.
It was an okay song. Adesuwa song it is an okay song.
No,
Like,
I was not okay song. I was trash.
no, we know I was trying. That's what we are saying. That
Oh,
I was
okay.
unfortunately
But guess
I
what?
love- I
Guess
love
what?
my baby Toto, but yeah.
Because
Oh my.
because you people don't like Tonto. Because Tonto is so controversial. Let
No,
me
I
not
like
say people don't
Tonto.
like her.
No,
But
me, I
because
like
she's so
Toto.
controversial. Because Genevieve had her own single too, and it was trash too.
I didn't know about that one.
No,
Yeah.
almost all.
All of them
And
tried
people
to-
are not talking
You know
their
who's-
generation,
you know
like
who's
them
single?
Tonto generation, most of them are
Amotara
You know
too
who's
had a
single?
single, and it was also few
Mama
quality.
G. Is it
Mama
Mama
G,
G?
Mama G,
Ah!
Me, I like Mama G's own single. Mama G's own was on point. Mama G had it, though.
Nah, Mama
But
G
guess
was
what?
fine
But guess
with
what?
the outfit and the.
No,
But guess what? Every single one of them, I have to take my hat off for them because they did something that they could have easily said, me, I'm not doing no.
But
I
they
don't want people to
still have-
laugh at me.
Do you know one song? Do you know one song that I mean, it wasn't just one of them, it was a bunch of them. Have you seen what's it? Mama Dearest or Mommy Dearest or something
Yeah,
like that?
that one song.
Mama
I've
Dearest,
heard
it's like
that
this old
before,
song.
I don't
It's the
know.
song where they did Baby Jawa, Kugbe Messiah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like all of
But
them
that's
did it.
not Nollywood there. That's Yoruba hood.
That's Yoruba.
Two
No,
different-
nah. It was a Nollywood movie. It wasn't just a.
Yeah, but it's really Yoruba hood that did
No,
it.
it wasn't.
Yoruba hood can sing. Nollywood cannot.
Can Yoruba would sing though? Did you hear
My dear
Said Balogun rapping that part? You did not.
baby Jawa, come my love.
That's not the
That's not
I
the
think
song.
it was the kind of cap he was wearing. I think it was the kind of cap he was wearing. This cap that
This is the kind of nonsense that
this
we
one,
like.
this hat that is wearing reminds me of Idris Abdul Karim. Okay. When I saw you, that was what came to my mind.
I reminded you of what?
Idris Abdul Karim.
It
His
is
hat.
Abdul
You know, he always used to wear this
When you need
hat.
glasses. Where's my glasses that used to be here?
Oh my
Thank you,
lord! Here we go.
Jehovah, my Lord.
Anyway, so we're moving on, but I'm
You
looking
guys are
forward to other.
like,
I'm looking forward to other things that I'll see Adesuwa in. I particularly like her in plays, so I want to see more plays. Like I would
I
love to see Adesuwa.
agree.
I would love to see Adesuwa on Broadway. That like her voice
Oh
is not the kind of voice
yeah.
that carries for long. But if they could find a role where she wouldn't have to do like too many like pitches,
Hmm.
then I think I'd love to see her in
I
like
agree. I would love to see her in Broadway. I would also love to see her. I don't know. I think in more relaxed movies. Like
But
I
what
would.
they always cast her as like, you know, a babe who's like
Yeah,
so
but she's always so serious. I want comedy from her. The
mm.
closest one she did,
Isn't Wedding Party comedy?
Wedding Party is not
She
comedy.
was very serious in what
She was
it
serious in
was
Wedding.
comedy for this big-headed boy. What's his name?
Which one?
What's that big-headed boy? That was Banky's best man.
Best
Oh,
man.
Best Buy. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
different.
That one is different.
That is stupidity.
Mhm.
That is not comedy.
But the closest one that she did that was close to comedy, which the only reason why it felt comedic at a point was because she was in it with Abimbolas.
Oh yeah.
Which one is that?
That they were sisters, Shirley Pizu, Dolly Pizu, and
I can't remember
I
that
forgot
one.
the
Is
one.
it one where they found money or something?
Yeah, they found money. Like
Oh
the
yeah,
plot
yeah.
was
Yeah.
they found
I
money and
can't
they were
remember
on
the
the
name
run.
of it.
That was the closest, and I loved that she was chill in that. Like she wasn't
Wasn't her
chill.
husband in that show too?
Well, one thing you have to know about Banky is he owns a
Yeah,
company.
I know we
They
always
own a directing company
they
now.
always
I'm pretty
listen,
sure.
right?
So like
But
there's
you need to be in my music video. That's what we are getting to at the end of it.
anywho, as I
Please
was
tell me in the
You
comments
need
if you
to
want
be
to
his video. You need to be his video
you need to be
vixen.
my video vixen. That's what I'm saying, though. I be begging her to do stuff for me all the time. She be saying no.
Okay, but speaking of you know, video vixens and husbands and wives, I want to share a video with you
Okay,
guys.
here we go. Oh
Yeah,
my
I want
god.
to share a
Hope it's
video
not
with
like
you.
last week's own, please. I beg you.
No. Hey, welcome
Hi,
guys.
easy
Welcome. If
breezy.
you're around, say hello, share
Pam
with your friends,
Pam.
let them
Hi
know that
Pam
we're
Pam.
on. So I want to share like so you know how this pranks everyone's doing playing pranks, and there's some pranks I'm just like, you know, this is a lot. See, look at Jem's face. Jem is like, what nonsense?
Hope this is another crate challenge kind of situation.
No. I don't want anyone
Happy
to
that crate
cry on
challenge
my
thing
watch
is
today. So I'm going to
I
share.
wish more people fell and broke their
I'm going to share this.
dum-dums.
Let's see. Before we jump into, I feel like we always do this and then we end up very late.
I think we are doing good today.
Yeah,
You
we're
think
just
so?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Texting my boyfriend.
He's literally sprinting.
He's leaving.
What are you
Oh,
talking about? I was kidding. I was kidding.
Texting my boyfriend he's leaving, come over now.
Oh my god, no. How did he not see the message? Where is he going? Bro. What?
This MF reversed the car.
Oh my god. He's about to come in hella mad. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Fuck you, texting. He's leaving.
How did you get in there? I live in a 2-story
I was
house.
trying to see who you were with.
You actually thought I was cheating on you.
Text your boyfriend he's gone, you can come over and get his reaction.
What? About what?
You're having friends over without me?
What?
You're having friends over without me?
No.
Who's coming over?
Alex and Remy?
Where you all going?
We're not doing anything. We're just hanging
I
out.
want to hang out.
What?
I want to hang out.
Okay, you can join our Spa Girls Day.
Oh, bet.
Texted my boyfriend you can come over now, he just left.
He's leaving it. Reddit. He's leaving? Why is he leaving? What the heck? What is he doing? What the heck is he doing?
Nico said he was acting like he was gone. Is he gonna just show up? You're muted, maybe.
You're
Where did he
muted.
go?
We can't hear you.
Oh my god. Garrett, what are you doing?
Yeah, I said he was acting like he was gone, but then he was hiding to
What are
come
you
back.
doing?
Texting my boyfriend, he's gone.
I want to say
You
black
can
people.
come over
Yeah,
now.
Like-
how does
Black
it?
ones are like serious, like very
Black.
serious.
No, I've seen black people do this though, but there is
Yeah,
always like
they're serious. Yeah. I don't even know how they're seeing the text so quickly. It will be 2 hours later before I see that.
But that's shit. You might text her.
Just me.
You know, we see the text.
I will see the text immediately.
I will not see
I'm
the
a
text.
text her.
Not. Maybe I will see it like 2 hours later, but they would have done whatever they want to do at that point.
So who have time to park, okay?
He fell out the car.
Like, no, I'm getting these people. Yeah.
Who is in here? Who is in here?
Hey,
Who is in here?
Yeah,
Who is in here?
that was a baby.
Texting my boyfriend, come over his leaving now to get his reaction.
Hey, Coco, bro. Hey, why you texting me that shit? I know you see and hear me, bro. Why aren't you responding? Oh my
What is
mother
big
god.
news?
Hard again, bro.
Does he have a mullet?
Yes, he does.
Oh my god. Oh, someone
What
actually
is going on here? This is
Simba,
insane.
what are you doing?
Hi, dear.
Where you at?
What are you
Cause you
doing?
texted us, dude, say he gonna come here and shit, bro.
Oh my god. It's so weird.
Texting my fiance's gone. You can come over now.
Rain.
Let's see what happens. Fiance. Not even boyfriend. This one will lock her affair. She don't.
Let's see.
She don't have husband tomorrow.
Okay, waiting patiently.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I love you, fucker. I know you laugh. I know you laugh.
Oh no, that one did not end good. But at least we still got posted. Oh,
this
this Eileen and
Afia.
Devin.
I love this one.
What are you talking about?
Make sure you clean it up before I come home.
This one won't believe it though.
No, Devin. If there's anything that Devin, this one we know this one.
Fast messages.
Because they've been together since like forever. Since like high school. Shout out to Eileen and Devin. We loves you.
Okay, so I'm not going to lie, that was not the one that I wanted to. That was not the one I wanted to even show. The one I wanted to show, the one I wanted to show had like half of the videos they were black or
Yeah.
Hispanic, and the reactions were very, very.
Look at this CIA boyfriend.
As in, no, these ones were very tame. The ones I saw, they were so like we had people like climbing 2-story buildings, trying to get in through the back door. Like a couple of people brought out guns from their trunk. They just like reversed, opened their trunk, brought out guns. Like, yeah, we're going. Someone was like, I'm going to jail for this. I was like, yo, this person is your boyfriend. You know.
All I have to say is it's never that deep. If I ever receive a text saying that come now,
They didn't
my
even
day
say
you can just motiloni like I'm gone now.
No,
Gone there.
but I had the same reaction, right? But I was just thinking, when you're not the one, it's easy to kind of like think about what you would
What you
do.
would do, true.
But I'm seeing like I'm seeing what looks like like a very high level of distrust.
Yeah, that's what
Somebody has to
I'm
be distrust.
saying. You will not make that type of mistake though. Like,
No, people could now. Like, let's say,
People
like,
could like you want to
no,
text somebody, you text them.
People do. If God want to catch some people,
Oh
God will
my
catch
god.
you right-handed like this.
no,
Only,
but
only,
like for me,
I was texting my boyfriend in college. I texted my dad by mistake. The message.
Oh, I have a great story. I've texted
Ah!
one time. I texted
Please don't
Oyin.
say her dad, please.
No, no,
Oh my
no, no, no,
god.
no, no, no.
No,
It would
it's
have been better.
even
One,
worse.
I texted Oyin, but then I just checked the text and I'm like, oh no, it was my mom had sent the text to. Let's not
No,
disclose
I'm
the
okay with that.
content of this text.
No, you don't
The
understand.
content of the text was the issue, though. It wasn't the text itself. But as my Lord Jesus and personal Savior, I need that for you, my God. My God, that He never fail me. My God, that never fail me. My mom had given a phone to me to charge that fateful night.
Oh my god.
So as soon as I collect, I just go inside,
And
delete it by myself, go to deleted messages,
and
and
delete
delete it in
it.
that one again.
Oh
Oh, it
But
happened. It happened.
I
But
think I
ever
had
since then,
to.
I've never made that mistake
I
again.
think I had to call my sister. Please let me go to daddy's phone and tell him. That was before like people used to lock phones. That was like early, that was like years ago. I had to go in and because I was like, Jesus, this man will say the next time I call him to ask him for money, he will say, do you need my money? I thought you have someone that is giving you money.
He's faithful to the end. What he say, he surely do. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you
I
again
don't
this
like
opportunity.
you guys.
Oh my god!
But
Oh,
yes,
but it was so funny. See, then there was like it just looked like people don't even trust each other at all.
I mean,
It
yeah,
looked like, and then some people, I'm like, if the person you're texting is over 40, please don't just text that text because high blood pressure is real, stroke is also real, and if especially if you're not on his insurance, I'm just going to be like, just wait, okay. Funeral costs are very serious.
Oh.
And
right.
just take it easy. That was a phone care situation.
I think this type of prank though, I think you have to. I think one of my biggest issues with it is that it's all these small children that are doing it.
That's
No,
it.
no, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
no,
They're
that.
the ones that were. Oh, that's why I'm saying that this is not the one I wanted to share.
These
The
are
one I wanted
small
to share,
children.
they were older people.
Yeah, older
Um,
people I will understand if a
Can you
older
find
person
that one? Can you find that one? Why would we talk about it?
if a older
yeah.
person
Let me see.
is
Let me see
pulling
if I
out a
can.
gun and you want to
First of all, the issue with this, like you said, first of all, like they're white, and the internet these days, it kind of proper again, like with the whole create challenge situation, it kind of propagates like all these weird and like unnatural
just
things that, yeah, because like, why are you putting your life in the hands of somebody else?
that's very true.
Especially if it's this America that we are in, you know the gun situation. Me, I just learned that somebody that is 16-year-old can buy gun, but someone that is 16-year-old cannot buy alcohol. Please, out of them, which one is more destructive? This Onyekona just taught me this like over this weekend
In certain
in
states.
certain states. So like, why are you putting yourself in that kind of situation where like you're literally just playing with your life? Like you don't want to see tomorrow. Like, is that the case and situation here? So I think in that essence, it is weird in terms of things like that. And I guess it also maybe like they play all those pranks on themselves. Maybe like, for example, like Eileen and
But
Devin
they're a
now.
prankster couple. Like
Those
that's
ones are a prank
what
star
they
couple, so
do.
they know that, right?
Right.
So they know that
And
that's
that's why I
themselves.
didn't react.
And that's
Also
why I
because
didn't
there's
react.
trust.
Yes, also there's trust. They've been together since long,
Like
long, long,
what?
long time. Like
If
other
you played
couples,
that kind of prank on me, like I would just look at it and like,
it
okay.
will be a bad joke. Like it
Like
doesn't
yeah,
even,
it
yeah,
wouldn't do anything. Like
it
more
will be a
these
bad
ones
joke.
that are like climbing on. Obviously, most of the ones that are climbing on Kilonje, they're
Yeah,
staged.
stage,
Let's
true,
just
true,
put
true,
that
true,
out there.
true,
Most of those are staged.
true.
But I think that it also like it allows for like it creates a very toxic environment.
True,
I
true,
feel like
true, 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 true.
because
Yeah.
like
Okay. So, sorry, guys. I
you
think I
found it.
find. I think I found, but I'm not sure it's the exact one.
Oh, okay.
But let's just see this.
I just want to see some African
Yeah,
American
some
people
older
do some
ones. Yeah. Okay.
crazy stuff.
Let me share that. Let's just see the difference in behavior because I feel like there's a definite difference.
Oh.
Okay, babe. This look like.
Where's the women reaction? That's what I want to see because
Oh my god, that one there was tears.
I feel like the women's one would be
there
worse.
were guns. There were. Right now.
Oh no, this one is even wearing bandana. Hello, now it's not good. It's not good.
No, this one. I think it was cool. I don't think he believed. I think he knew that.
So you cheating now?
What are you talking
We
about?
cheating?
What are you talking about?
I just got that message.
What message?
This one was cool. This one is cool. This one is not a bandana. This one is he's a sheik in Dubai.
Everybody playing with you, girl. Quit playing with me. Who you got playing over here?
No.
He in here right now?
No, there's a
He in here right now?
He look like he's in there. This one that she's getting up to.
So yeah,
Exactly
y'all
from
finna
hoping.
drop off the train.
Affected my husband.
To go. So I texted him and I said, he's leaving. You can come on over now. And now we're gonna see how he act. Once he see the message, he ain't saw it yet because he's still putting the trash out. He's getting back in his car.
Wait, is that a bat?
The bat?
Oh wow. Yeah, like a
Text your husband he is gone. You can come over now.
He's looking at his phone. I don't think he's looking at his phone. I don't.
Can I just say this is probably living in fine
He
fine
didn't
house.
even look at the text. What the heck?
Yeah, we got
He
it.
don't care. I think he. Oh, he's. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think he got it.
this kind of thing can happen like
Oh my god.
this kind of prank.
You might want to worry Subway
He's
already.
so pissed. He's so
I
pissed.
feel like people will actually die.
Who's coming over? Huh? You texted and said he's going. You can come now. Who's coming over?
I don't know.
Calm down. Why is
How do you not know?
I didn't mean to text you.
What was it for? You got a side piece?
Yeah.
Where's that?
He's expecting.
No, the laugh.
He scared me like.
Okay, so that one's long, but we don't have so much time. But I think I saw for the women's
This
videos.
one is having tantrum. Honestly.
For the women's videos, there was like crying. There was like just all kinds of drama.
I guess you should
All
ask me in the
kinds of
comment
drama.
section. What if it was done to them? Or we should ask ourselves. What if it was done to you in the comment section?
Yeah,
What
if
would
you're
you do?
watching, like if you got that text, what would you do?
Miss Biodun, what would you do?
Whew. I don't know. I think my husband loves to play pranks. So
He does?
yeah.
Oh,
He loves to
whoa.
play pranks. So I don't know if I would even take it seriously. But he loves to play pranks. But he also hates to hurt you.
Aw.
So if he has a feeling that it will make you like it will hurt you, he's not going to do it. So that's what will make me torn though.
Mm,
Like, that's why I would not believe that it's a prank
mm.
at the same time. But then again, like, what am I going to fight for? Like, you understand? I'm like, if I go, what do I want to go and do
That's
there?
all. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's gonna happen? Like,
What do I want
let's
to
say I'm
do?
on my way to work.
No, apart from even work, the person in the relationship or in the covenant invited the person that is not in the relationship
Right.
to come. So, are you going to beat the person that was invited? She was invited.
Right.
Your problem is not with the person who was invited.
My own thing is that invited. You can really have each other. Like at that point, like if it's getting to a point where you're
Wait, so
slacking
you're
up
not
so
gonna
much,
reply at all?
No, you're going to reply. You're going to have
I
to
will
reply.
reply when I
No, you
come
are
back
saying
from
you're not-
work.
When you come back from work, no, that's a
I'm
lie.
going
No,
to
think about
work.
it. No.
You can't go to work.
Me, I will reply.
go to
I will reply. I won't come back home, but I will
You
text
will.
back like, "Hey, I think this is wrong message."
Why
And
do
when
you
I
think
get
this
back
is wrong
home, I will
message?
not ask that. Yeah, I think I said like, "Oh, I think you sent me a wrong message. And when I get back home, I'll ask you
You
that
know
like,
I'm an
what did you
overthinker.
say?
So what that means is that when I see that kind of text message, I won't like. I will first of all sit down.
I
That's
won't
not.
go to work. I won't go
That's
to work.
but that's not me. I will go to work
I
because
won't go
I
to
will
work.
need. I will
You go to
need.
work?
I'm.
No.
I'm going
I
to
might
work.
go to the spa. I might go
Stop.
to a friend's place. I might go to a friend's place, but there's no way I will
No,
go
I'm going
to
to
go to
work.
work
Nobody
because
will
my
block
work.
my bag.
Nobody.
No, my work involves
You
my
can't lose
full.
man and lose bag at the same
My
time.
No,
work involves my full brain. There is no
That's
way I will
that's
be
why
able
my
to.
own work is
It's
behind
better.
my
It's better I even not go to work
mm.
if I'm feeling worried than for me to be at work. What am I
I feel
doing
like
there?
if it's a Saturday though, I will just wait outside. Like the guy that waited that would be me. Like I all this running
And
inside, I won't
and
run.
that's what I wanted to say. If I had to try to ambush, or if I had to try to, I will not run. I will sit in my car
Oh, that's how
and
you
wait
catch them now.
for, yes, at least I will estimate when they will remove clothes, when everything will be removed, when they will, I will still try to estimate. I'm not just going to run inside before,
Right, right.
If I get
But
that
it's
kind of
easier,
text message, I
but
won't
it's
react.
easier, it's easier said than done.
You don't
I
have
just
any.
think it's a messy
You?
situation in real life.
I have
Um
friends. Michael just insulted me that I don't have friends.
oh
Everybody in the comment section is my friend.
yes, I'm
Yeah.
his friend too. maybe
This
she
building is
means
my friend.
maybe she means close friends, like
No,
very
you don't
close
have
friends.
friends. I feel close friend.
Look at his face. He's like, what? Anyway, okay, so come back now. Come back. Don't do that. So anyway, I think it's easier said than done.
Yes,
But
it is. I'm telling you. I
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká
text you
ro
now. She's done. Come over.
God not allowed to see
When I've
nonsense.
not married you yet.
Eh?
You know what? That's the other thing I want to say though. The other thing I want to say is like the husbands and wives running inside. That I understand. Boyfriend, as in chickmini boyfriend and girlfriend.
All these small children, and boyfriend.
No,
Why are
As
you?
in
run
chickmini boyfriend and girlfriend. Like it's not like
no
we have
run
married you.
run run inside. No, you know some people don't believe in marriage. Some people they are going to be boyfriend and girlfriend
Láyé gbogbo tí wọ́n
for a
nìyẹn.
long time.
Again,
So
boyfriend girlfriend. Even fiance says like I can check in your ring and give you your ring.
That's the end of it.
Like I don't know. It's
you know
not.
something, but do you know some people, right? The moment it becomes anything that looks like a competition, they even get more invested in it.
Riled up. True, 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 true.
They get more like when you think they will walk away is when they will double down and be like,
All
no,
I'm hearing is toxicity, toxicity, toxicity.
yeah, yeah,
It
but
is
it's
very
real.
toxic.
Very
Yes,
toxic.
but
Like there's no
it's real. You see people fighting physically over a guy that they don't even like,
God forbid.
right? So I think it's kind of like a thing for
I
some
don't
people. It's like
fight.
competition.
Just lock me up.
it's like it's like competition for them. So
That's
anyway,
this one is
moving to
actually fun. This
our next I wanted to ask this question. I want to just raise this question. My energy is very low. I wanted to raise this question about usership and like feeling used,
how deep.
right?
Is it by a significant other or just in general?
Just in general.
Mm.
Just in general, because I saw this like write up online, and it's called 11 signs someone is using you.
Oh, I saw that and I ignored it.
You ignore 11 signs someone is using, and I'm not even going to look at the write up, right? I'm just going to ask you guys, what are the signs that you see and you're like, this person is using me? Or and this is just for me, right? And if you're watching, let's know what you think. What are signs that someone is using you? But I think it's easier to see when somebody else is being used than it is for you to see when you
You
are
are
being used.
using people. Or
Maybe I'm
when you
wrong.
are
What do
being
you
used.
guys think?
I want to start by saying that I feel like to a certain degree and extent, everybody in this life that has any type of
Using
relationship, we are
you.
using each other.
That's true. That's true.
We are using each other for
That's true.
something. Maybe using is not the right word or the appropriate word, but relationship is literally an exchange of something. You're giving me something beneficial as a
So I think
result.
using is when it's not, when
Using
it's
is where it's
parasitic.
toxic.
Using is
Yeah.
parasitic. Yeah,
When
it's
it's
parasite.
parasitic, as you said, I think that it depends. I really think it depends because this generation, they're so
It's very
quick.
transactional.
They're so quick with everything. Like I remember the reason why I didn't read this what's it called that you're talking about is because the last one that I read, which was like 2 years ago, was something about like friendship, and the first thing is if you are not benefiting, if you are not adding things, I'm cutting you off. On top what? Like I feel like this generation, like you said, they're so transactional. They don't understand like people have processes and people have things that are actually happening in their life minus you. Like people
Mm.
that are even married, they have things that is happening outside of their husbands, outside of their children. Let alone you, like it's friendship. Come on, calm down. Let's breathe.
Like, you don't have anything happening outside of me.
No, my shani
Go
me.
on, go on, go on.
But anywho, as I was saying, I have friends, but anyways,
Unfortunately,
unlike you.
unfortunately,
But as I was saying, I think that I think that one
So
of
you didn't
the
hear what she said.
I did not hear you. It took a moment to process in my head.
I think one of the signs, one of the telling signs of being used or like
Of
yeah, being
usership.
used of usership is like this generation like to see when you're making an effort or like the energy you are giving is not being
It's not
reciprocated.
more
Now let
reciprocated.
me break that down. I don't mean like the way you people be saying I text him, did not text me back. No, that's nonsense. I'm saying like when you're actively, consistently making an effort, like you're the one, like for example, let's go out to eat. Every time you're the one buying the food, you're the one paying for movie tickets. Like it's different when it's your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband. That's fine. It's not really fine, but it's fine.
Even that. Mm-hmm.
But if it's like a friendship or
Mm-hmm.
like even in family situations, like
But only is, is that person using you, or are you the one using yourself? Like, are you the one?
Letting yourself be used.
I
Because
think I think there are people
people
that are, I
saying,
think I've had a situation where the person was a giver, right? Like full on
Mhm.
giver. And like they would never go out of their way to ask. Like, oh, do you want to split? They would just immediately like take out their card, like,
Yeah,
but like we had to actively make the effort to ask, oh, you know what, let's split the bill, or like you have to be quick with it. And instead of
mhm.
it being them always asking, let's go out to eat, let's go out to do this, we were actively making the effort to
Yeah,
also invite them out. You get what I mean? So it was
yeah,
reciprocated. It wasn't just
mm-hmm.
on them. Like
Mm-hmm.
let's even leave money, let's even leave going out, like even emotional stuff, right? There are people
Yeah,
like is when they are going through stuff that they know you. That's when they want your advice. That's when they want to speak to you. That's when they're calling you. You're giving advice. You're giving advice. You're giving advice. But then when it's your turn, even the slightest thing, oh no, I'm sorry, babes. I'm busy. I'm really like, I really can't get away. Like, I can't spare 30 minutes. I can't spare 20 minutes. I think that's one of the telling signs, at least what I
yeah,
believe. But I honestly feel like it depends on people. I think people react to things, people take things very differently,
Mm.
right?
mm-hmm.
So like some people to them, they it doesn't need to be that deep. Like I'm literally like there are people that I know that it's just a text message. You don't reply my text message, we're done. Right. So or like I invited you out, you chose to not go out with me, like we're done. So like obviously that says a lot. But I
Mm-hmm.
just want to say that this is not just in friendships, like there are family members like this as well. Like
Yeah,
honestly, like this kind of toxicity is so like prevalent in
yeah,
family ships than
yeah.
like even friendship. I feel like most times is your family that is using you. Yes. And
Yeah,
she
I
goes,
think family has a lot of expectations.
True.
Like,
yes.
and they just, the good thing about families' expectations is that they are at least for African families, is that they are vocal about it. They're not hiding
Mm,
True.
it.
True.
They're
very
telling you, I raised you and I sent you to school, so when I grow up, you take care of me.
true.
Mm.
Boom. So you know
That's
the
funny.
expectation. Liz, Jam, what signs show you that someone is using you?
I think Oiko definitely like kind of nailed it. I've been thinking about it. I'm one to unfortunately be the person that they are being used, right? Yeah, because
Because of your personality.
yeah, because my personality, like I like to not be like a follower, but like if there's like a if there's if there's a vision and I really
And
applaud
you key
it.
into it, you're
Yeah,
like,
I
this is
just key into the vision and
interesting.
I'm like, oh, this person like is really moving this way. Oh, I want to move with them. Like I'm
Mhm.
really happy with what they're doing. So sometimes, you know, people tend to take advantage of that. So I can't speak from the perspective of someone like, or I can just speak of times that I'd be like, oh wait, I'm being used. This is not right.
Mm,
And it's of recent that like I just started working on that personality and making
mm,
sure that like, all right, you kind of have to give me my own accolades. You have to cut me
mm,
some slack. you have to
Give
pay
you
me,
credit.
have to give me credit in some way. You have to do this, you have to do that. Especially if it's something that I love doing. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I guess the one of the telltale signs of it is that when you want something from this person, they don't do it, and when they want something from you, not only do they expect you to do it, they expect you to do it as soon as
Immediately.
possible. This one is actually
The
something of
audacity.
recent, right? I wanted to work with a friend of mine, really close friend of mine, and I this was actually on my EP actually, and I know they might hear it, but it's just personal, and I'm just talking about it. Okay, get with
Mm-hmm.
I love you still, but it's a thing of like, so I'd reach out to them. I'm like, hey, this is so cool. It sounded like one of our first songs. It was the first person that I sang with ever. It's a really cool project. I'm like, oh, let's work on this together, and they didn't get back to me. Now, obviously, they told me after that, like, oh, they were going through some things and they didn't feel like they were kind of like you could give their best at that point in time. But tell me, I was waiting on you for a long time. And yeah, but when it got to them being wanting something from me, not only did they like stay on my neck till I got it done, but I
Mm-hmm.
also like, because again, like they're very close to me. I really, really love them. I really put in time, like literally didn't sleep like till like 4 a.m. just to like get that thing done for them, because they're like, oh, this is the deadline and I would love to meet up with deadline. And then at the end of the day of the deadline, they didn't actually use what it was.
Mm.
And they haven't used it up until now, to the best of my knowledge. Now I get that like stuff is usually going on, but like you could have been a
More
little more
understanding.
understanding and more like explicit in your um explanation of the situation to me. So I think one of the telltale signs is that like when you need them to be there for you, they're not usually there, and then
Yeah.
and they need you to be there. You're usually like all up
They
in
want
there,
you to
like let's
drop
get it, let's get it.
everything.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the one that just comes up to the top of my head.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. Like, I definitely agree with what you're saying. And I think the fact that usership culture is on the increase and the
Oh.
transactional nature on the increase, it
Yes.
means that one way or the other, we will all be, if not careful, all users.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All users. I think the biggest sign for me is that the person doesn't want to know about me, like anything about me,
Mm,
and
Mm.
doesn't even get it. Like, what they knew about me 5 years ago is still what they know now.
mm,
All they care about is that part
mm,
of me. Like, if something happened in my personal life, they wouldn't be bothered. They just be like, oh yeah, right, she's going through something. I'll
mm,
reach out when she's okay.
mm,
Mm.
And that's definitely usership, especially when nothing's even firmed. If you're like, if you say we're friends,
mm,
Mm-hmm.
then it has to involve that part. If we're business partners and all it is just money,
Right.
fine. Like, even
And
if
it's definitely
like
transactional.
yeah, whatever happens personally, you can do, as long as the money enters the account, right? But if there's like a friendship, there's like a relationship, that something has to, transpire. But I
true.
think people are also more careful about asking about personal things these days. Like, I noticed that
Mm,
I'm like more careful because what used to be considered just concern is now seen as like, can you mind
Being
your
nosy,
business?
yeah. I
Almost
think
like
the issue is everybody is so sensitive about everything.
true. That is
Like
true.
everything. Like, dude, calm down. Like, I want to, like, my dad, for example, like, whenever I would go out, my dad is very cheerful, like, very extremely unnecessarily excited sometimes. So, like, whenever we would go out of that, like, just being cheerful and being a happy person,
Mhm.
like, if we go to, like, let's go, for example, we'll go to a shopping mall. Like, I remember when I was younger, we'll go to, like, the mall, and, like, if you saw that, like, whoever is checking us out was having a bad day, or they just look so sad, like, you would
You
try to
start
make
talking to
like
them.
a funny joke, or like you'd be like, oh, you shouldn't smile, you shouldn't look so sad, like, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, you're so handsome. In the
This
past three
way,
years, my dad literally, even me, I've had to sit down with him and say, Daddy, don't say that to people
in
in
this
the
Me Too,
street.
in this
So,
Me Too era.
in this little era, in this era where everybody is so sensitive
Right.
about everything,
Right. Right.
including friendships. Like, now you have to, like you said, like, you have to actually think about it. Like, are we that close enough? Like, am I your close friend list, or am I like you have to, I'm not kidding. Like I'm not kidding. Like actually, like among my generation specifically, there's so many like cliques and so many
True.
different types of friendship.
True.
They are. I'm saying, should be friend is friend. Is it not just friend is friend?
I have a question though. Is there like for example, some people now like the summary of the question is that like do people misunderstand relationships that they have with other people? For example, like I also have a friend that like my friend will do anything for anybody that they care about. But the thing is, sometimes those people that they are doing those things for, they're not on the same friendship level. So like, for example, like A is thinking that like, oh, B is my best friend,
Mm,
right?
Yes,
But
that's
B
very
is like,
common.
oh, we are just acquaintance.
mm,
That's
So
very common.
if one of them asks like, oh, can you do something for me? The other one takes it personal, like, oh, this is my best friend asking, this is my
Yeah.
bestie, I want her in a tessie. But then on the other way, the other one is like, oh, it's just some girl or some guy
yeah,
that just
which
Yeah.
asking for a
is
favor. I will get to it in my own time. So is there a place like that? Like how can people watch out for that and like say like I don't think we're on that level. I don't need to worry myself about this request or whatever.
Yeah.
I think in the past we've been really good at defining relationships, at least for me. But I've also never like truly
But it's
ended.
harder. It's harder with same gender. With a guy,
That's
it's
what
like
I was just about to say.
with the guy, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. In the past, I've never had female friendships.
Mm,
Like until very recently, once I got to college, I didn't have any female friends. I've always had male friends.
Mhm.
And it was very clear that we were
Yeah,
friends,
because it's
right?
either you're dating or your
Or you're
friends.
not, right? And like with men, it makes it really easy because they don't have that, oh, you're my friend or you're not my friend. If they don't like you, they will let you know from jump. You won't even have that kind of relationship in the first
Mhm.
place.
mm.
So like with men, it was very easy to, it was distinctly
So
clear,
I
like
need
this
to
is your
jump in
friend
with
or
this,
not.
even though this is not what we're talking about or anything.
Mm.
So, what do you think about the school of thought that says that a guy who is not dating you is waiting for the opportunity to date you?
I think it's all a
Steve Harvey.
lie. I think
That's Steve Harvey, right? Yes, the Steve Harvey.
Yeah,
Steve
what do you think? What
Harvey
do you
is
no? But
wrong.
even before Steve, hello, how old is
I
Steve?
think
Even
people
before
have
these are
always
things
thought
that people
about.
have been
I think people have
saying,
always.
like
I don't
you
believe
probably
it.
know.
I don't. I don't know. I've had again. I'm not that. I'm not old. I'm very very young.
No, but
Like,
even
but from my
because you're not.
experience,
Mhm.
I don't think so.
You don't
Like,
think so? Ah,
no.
let's ask Jem. Let's ask Jem.
What do you think? Dale has also always had female friends. Even now, he still mostly
No,
have
that's
female
that.
friends.
We've had this discussion before.
We have.
Unfortunately, it is true. Steve Harvey is right. I mean, it's not
I
for
don't think
everybody, but I
Not
so.
for
think
everybody, but for most.
yes, for most, yes. Only con things that our friends don't want to date. All our friends watching now, especially the male friends, come at me, bro.
Calm
I'm
down.
watching you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. First of all, you insult me that I don't have friends. You that you have friends that men are following you up and down,
Oh
left
my
and right, center and middle.
gosh. This is
What is
not your
going on?
counseling section.
Is
This is
I'm
not your
taking it as like
therapy
I am not going to
session.
follow the counseling session. So this one I can talk about it
And
for
you can send him that text.
so anyway,
Honestly, at this point. But
no, but
go ahead.
it is though. I think like
It's a
you are
thing. It's a
fortunate
thing,
to
though.
have
It's a
good
thing.
friends and like friends that understand, and you also are someone that set boundaries.
I am oh, you know what?
But
You're
boundaries
very
have never
right.
been a thing to stop men though.
But you're no, but it's never been a thing, but it's also a thing where I feel like because I'm very, very good at setting boundaries, like even with my female friends. Like we all know our place. And it's not a bad thing, but from jump, like you know that I'm not the one, I'm not the two, I'm not the 10. Like we don't have that kind of relationship. There's in not under any circumstance should you be trying to slide in my DM on like because I let me you say it in Yoruba if you can interpret it in English. Me, would you let Degbo bend to
I
the
did
point
not put
where
my eyes on the ground to that extent
to the point
I
where
did not
like
put my eyes on the ground for you to step on me.
for you to step on.
right. So it's I think being very intentional about the boundaries and consistently talking about it. Because I feel like one of the biggest things that has helped me is like talking about the boundaries that we have. Like and I get it, like you said, like it doesn't stop all men, but like to an extent, I think
You
it
said
helped
yeah,
me.
yeah, true.
And
Okay,
the
but what
one
about
situation where like I wanted the boundary to be crossed, I initiated it.
how? You have to give us this tip.
Oh, me, I just told the person I like you. End of story. Like I'm very forward in that sense. Like I hate wasting my time. So like boom, boom, boom. Let's know what we're doing. Like I was ready to for it to be more than that, and they weren't ready, and that was it. Like we stopped being friends, and that's the other part. I can if I feel like we've had
Thank you, Father.
something before, and I felt something, even if
Mm-hmm.
you felt something to an extent, like we can be friends. Just
Yeah,
because like there's no reason for us to kind of try to go back to something that we're both not exactly, at least we're both not dedicated to or committed to. Like if
yeah.
you are committed to friendship and I'm not committed to friendship, I'm committed to romantic relationship, then it doesn't work out.
Then
Then
it's
why
like,
would I
well,
try to
yeah,
be
it's like we're wasting
friends?
time.
Right, so like I think definitely boundaries helps, but
Yeah.
I don't know it's
With girls, I don't know. With girls,
with
it's
girls
not.
is girls is very tricky. I'm very new to it, and whew, am I learning? I'm learning a lot. I'm learning because even with like they only knows like obviously that's why I tell like whenever I'm feeling like it's just very new. Like it's so dramatic. Everything is so emotional. Like everything is so heightened.
True.
It's so heightened, and like you're just trying to like okay, am I or am I not? Like should I or should I not? Can I or can I not? So like
Yeah.
I think is the same sex is very 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 different. But
Yeah.
I think for men though they don't have to worry about this. I love
Yeah.
men friendship so much.
Yeah, no. Like for
Seriously.
female friendships for me,
Mm,
I think I just you have to learn. Like
mhm.
you can't talk about it. You can't say this, you can't say what are we doing like the person will be like, wait, is this
Yeah. Then
so
then
you have to like watch. But the
mhm.
thing is, you have to like, keep your eyes open. Once you
Mm,
see that the energy is not the same, you
yeah,
see that when you're not there, the person is talking about you with other people
for
some kind of
sure.
way. You see that when somebody brings you up, the person doesn't jump in to defend you,
Mhm.
or at least says, "Why do you feel that way about this person?" Once you see that that's the energy, just back away. Don't cut it off. I mean, I'm not in the cut it off. Just like
Right. I don't think all this cut it off, like
I'm like just
it's
back,
so childish to me. Like
True.
calm
just
down.
back away
Yeah,
because there
like
are
you
different
can.
levels
Right, you
to the
can.
friendship.
We don't have to be friends.
Yeah. So
And
if
that's
we're like,
one of my favorite things I tell people like we actually like it's okay for people to just be acquainted. I don't know why that word is so scary to people, but it's okay for someone to just be acquaintance. I don't care if we've spent 50 years in the same church. You are my acquaintance. We're not friends. We don't have that kind of relationship.
Right.
I don't have to invite you to and like we don't have that kind of we're not connected on any personal level.
Right.
Church does not make us connected. School does not make us connected.
Amen, sister.
We just go to like we just coincidentally end up in the same place at the same time all the time.
True. True.
So it doesn't
yep.
mean that I have to put effort into like the one thing I hate the most is people that try to like force friendship. Why?
No, I think that forcing friendship, like a lot of timekeeper. I know I see that you're looking at me one kind of
Yeah.
like, but I think a lot of people are lonely
Oh, no.
or they have stuff inside that they haven't processed and so they're just looking for someone that that will be taking their time, but the thing is that neediness will eventually drive that friend away.
Yup.
True.
So you need to fix whatever is going on with
Nobody
you,
can
because if
can
not,
can what was the thing that the pastors were talking about on Sunday? Nobody can complete you.
yeah, nobody can,
You
definitely
complete
nobody can complete
you
you.
and God. That's between you and your maker,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Because you
Eh,
see some people that they are close, like some girls, they be close, and then the one of them is getting married or getting close to their boyfriend, and it becomes like a problem,
Oh
True.
a
yes.
big problem, and that's
Yes.
also part of this issue. They'll
Yes.
start trying to set them up. They'll start just all kinds of nonsense. They will fight, and instead of them being the ones to say, "You guys settle this," they'll be the ones trying to break them up,
I
and it's
agree.
True.
just
True.
a lot of stuff that goes on with female friendships. But I think, like you said, if you are on level 4 and you see that person is giving you level 1 energy, dial back to level 1 and mirror that energy for them
Yeah.
until they figure out, like,
Yes,
It is
ma'am.
what it is. True.
I
True.
well,
agree.
yeah, it is what it is. So
It is what
before
it
we
is.
go, we have a video to share. It's our video of the week. So I was like, okay, we see a lot of fun videos. Let's see and share this video.
Watch me slay this look, period.
Saw these niggas steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. Material
barmaid, bust down, these hoes can't stand me. Currently working on the Grammy, meanwhile, pussy popping with your man in Miami.
Liz, what was that face? Gem, what is it? Gem, are you not the one that said we should be creative?
It really shocked me.
I am angry at the misuse
With
of Indomie.
noodles, how dare
I
you?
think that's what we are
Indomie,
both
they
angry
don't
about.
know.
We are Indomie. We feel the same way, but we feel about Sisu. I mean Susu. And we feel about
How
Indomie.
dare you? You
This
can't
is
even.
ridiculous.
She can't even use like cup noodles like
No,
that
no,
$1
it's
one
Indomie,
from
Indomie.
Indomie.
That's onion chicken, your favorite flavor. No. This person is cancelled.
Oh, rude.
With this person, email me your mother's maiden name. Email me your mother's maiden name. You need to
Nah,
be
that was
disciplined.
rude. Because
And
I
the
know
name
for
of
sure
your
that person is
hometown.
definitely African. I know for sure. Because only Africans, in fact, only
They're
Africans
probably
eat
British.
Indomie.
They're probably
They're
British.
probably
too.
British. It looks like
That's
something
not true.
a Brit person
They
would
look
do.
British.
They really do look British.
That's very
They
disrespectful.
really look
They're black British. Black
Yeah,
British.
like definitely. No, this is for sure like a Nigerian British because like no, that's top level like
No,
disrespect.
from the moment I saw the
whatever.
way she was brushing her hair, I knew she was a Nigerian. There's just the way Nigerians brush their hair. Let's see it again so you understand what I'm saying.
It's the
There is
again
a-
for me.
tell me if I'm
Yes.
wrong. Tell me if I'm
Watch me slay this look, period.
Saw these niggas steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. Material girl. And I get it from my mammy barmaid, bust down, these hoes can't stand me. Material girl. Currently working on the Grammy, meanwhile, pussy popping with your man in Miami.
I have to give it to her.
Yeah, she's definitely Nigerian.
They.
She's a she,
She's a
baby.
she? Sorry, I just don't want to be cancelled before my time. Let me read shit before you cancel me.
I think she's a she. I believe she's a
Okay,
she.
she.
Yeah, I intentionally did not want to even talk about Adele's situation this week
What happened to
because
Adele?
she said, she was giving a speech at the Brit Award, and she was talking about how she likes being a woman, she likes her womanhood, and some people took it
Oh,
as
I saw that. Oh no, we
and
this topic for
Mhm.
next week. I want to
Yeah.
break it down. In fact,
So-
I'm going to go do research of a lot of women that have been called out and abused for being
Mhm.
women. Why you die? Fact.
So anyway, I just intentionally did not want to even that I knew.
No, we need a
talking
whole
about
day
it-
to this.
Yeah, it would be too much. If I use this one to say my own closing word, then you guys will say your own closing word. For me, right? I like what I like. My liking something, my celebrating something does not mean everybody else has to celebrate it. I am celebrating my own. You can't shame my celebration. Let me put it that way. Like we have to get off this high horse where we think we can police people's joy. You cannot police my joy.
That's right.
I can't be working hard and doing my best and celebrating stuff. And you tell me that because I'm celebrating stuff, it means I'm talking down to somebody else. No, miss me with that. So
I think for me, you can't shame the shameless. End of story.
Shameless.
No.
She's saying she's shameless already.
If I'm shameless, you can't shame me.
True.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but I'm even like, people need to stop because there are so many impressionable people that now will be afraid to even celebrate anything. Oh, if I celebrate this, some people will be upset.
And he said we come. I have so many things is popping up in my head with this commerce. We'll come back to it next week.
What I was
Jam,
saying,
jam.
kind of with the can't shame the shameless, is that don't project your insecurities. If you're insecure about something, and then don't use that to kind of pick off of what everybody is saying.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching, say hello in the comments, say hello and say bye in the comments because we're leaving. It's been amazing. Thank you, Jem. Thank you, Oyin. So you can find Jem and Oyin on Instagram at Jem High and Oyin at Malamo221. I'm going to put that in the comments.
There is me.
At Jem High and at Malamo221.
Material Girl. That's actually my song though. Like I've never heard the full song, but like
Really? The Madonna Material Girl?
Madonna, no. This one is remixed. The person that she mimicked that makeup after is the person that like remixed the song. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Saucy Sant.
Yeah, and Sassy
I
Santana.
think that's his name, Saucy Sant. I don't. You know what? I think that's the individual's name. Me more. I don't know the. pronounce.
Okay, all right. Good night. Good
Good
night.
night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Love, tough lugs, and hugs and loves.